So always it never goes the way you want. I wanted like tonight. Hopefully, God's knows calls tomorrow. Hopefully, the rehab calls tomorrow. So I was thinking, I was expecting to have like a nice night tonight. Like get a little extra wrecked. Um, the dope he brought is shit. Fucking one of those things. Never works out, and there's always a reason to keep going. I want to have that one more night, but no. Dope is shit. The coke is shit. Um, but still, I need to go. Right from there, I go to Florida to take off on another project to continue my life's work, creating. Um, it's addiction thing, man. It sucks, and I feel for so many people because they they don't have anything to look forward to. I have a family that supports me. They've grown tired of it, but they're still there. Um, I have something that I've been working on, a project that is exciting, and it has a lot of options and possibilities, and can be very, very successful financially, emotionally, in all ways. Get my life back. But so many people have nothing. So many people. I was out there, for example, with the kid. Uh, Up until like 2010, he had a great mason business. He was a mason up in New Hampshire somewhere. And long story short, his son died of cancer. His wife went crazy after that, got put in a mental institute. She ended up committing suicide. He went nuts. They put him on benzos to calm him down. Long story short, by 2015, when I met him, he was on the streets in Boston, um, shooting up hepatitis A, or Hep C, the one you get from the needles, and the monster. He had HIV. Didn't care. Told me, like what I tried asking him, like, you're young, you look like you're in shape, this and that. Told me the story, and then it was just like, I have nothing. For what? To do it for what reason? I couldn't give him a reason that wouldn't sound like I was just bullshitting. A serious reason. I couldn't give him one. What do you tell these people? You know, those situations are, there's so many of them out there. But even within those people, you can give them meaning. If they feel they're part of something, if they feel that other people success, not with not so much maybe with getting sober, but just overall success, and maybe with continuing to be sober. If they are part of something where they know that their actions and their involvement directly affects others, I believe they can snap out of it. They can come out of it. But so many out there that have little shreds of what they had left, strings that they could put back together. Um, and so many people treat the thing is the way addicts are treated when they come out of detox. It's like an all or nothing thing they got. Like um, me, what I'm dealing with now is because I've been to detox, which in the scheme of things, when it comes to most addicts in most situations, I've been to 4 detoxes since 2015. No, I'm sorry, I've been to detox 3 times. I'm about to go the fourth time since 2015. I mean, it's not too bad, um, and I've done pretty well. I had a nice period of like 2.5, 3 years. Um, so But it's what I'm dealing with now is kind of like, oh, you're gonna go back to rehab, and then what? What's yeah, it's not gonna work. Like they're getting that attitude from people. That's wrong. They had that, like, coming out of detox. Uh, People who are supporting family members or friends that are going through it. If they come out of detox the 10th time, it's got to be like the same way it was the first time. Your support, provided they're not just fucking around, going for spin dries, just going in there to sober up a little bit. Um, they're really trying, uh, they got to, they're gonna, a lot of people are gonna fall many times. It's such a difficult, it's such a difficult thing to beat. And like if they come to you and say they need to go to detox again, don't be so disappointed with them. Don't be so disappointed with them. Uh, Congratulate them. In a sense, be like, okay, we'll do it. But I'm glad you came to us. I'm glad um, you, didn't try to hide it for a long period of time. Try to take some good out of it. Because I'm telling you, most addicts, they hate themselves. They hate what they do. They've grown weak. They know it. Um, it's a tough world out there for recovering addicts, and more so. Um, Such a stigma, such a bad label to have, because the word spreads fast, and all the stories and whatever it is also spread, and so many lies. People make up their own opinions. You got to help them through that. And that person, that addict going through, you can't give a shit about nobody else what they think. Who cares? Um, yeah, we say that, and it's easy to say, but we do care. We do care, and it does bother us. Um, and it can make us relapse. Support is, if you have it, the support, and if be thankful you have it, utilize it, don't abuse it. And if you are the support, don't you know, don't be that support from above, like like you're holding it down over their head. Like if you're gonna support them and be true, and be um, you know, don't make them feel like they already feel like they've lost enough. People coming off the streets, losing years, losing kids, losing families, losing friends, losing themselves. You know, eh, give them respect. Like make them feel like they're respected, and don't act. You know, we can tell. Most people from the streets, most people from these circles have years of experience of sitting and observing people and understanding, people's reactions, facial reactions, and how they're uh, how they're feeling and what they're thinking. Believe me, these are things that addicts. These are like tools that have sharpened in addicts' toolboxes. Treat them with respect, and you'll see respect goes a long way in helping addicts fix their lives, turn their lives around. When they know you respect them and they feel respected, that's something they don't want to lose. That's something they haven't had in a long time. That's something, uh, you know, new to replace what's something that's missing out of their life. Because a lot of things go missing from that. As you grow uh, as an addict, you tend to start to like the action, the hustle, the danger, the this, the that. Um, you know, and that's something that can get filled. But you don't really have respect. When you're out there. Uh, Maybe you do on the street a little bit, but not respect from your life. So if they get that, that's something they can replace that loss of you know of that thing that they liked, that element to it. And say, well, wow, the respect of my uncle who has treated me, who hasn't really shown me much respect over the years, or my father, or my mother, or my sister, or whatever. And then to have that in their life again, and trust and all that, it's huge. It's huge. Anyways,